story. Young lady, 9 years old, she was continued to ask her mother for a kitten. Badgered her over and over. Mommy, I want a kitten. Tell Daddy that we're going to get a kitten. No, she said, we don't want, Mom and Dad hate cats. No, we're not getting a kitten. Forget it. 4 months, this young lady says, Mommy, please, when are we going to get a kitten? Please. I told you we're not getting a kitten. Finally, one day, right after breakfast, in just total grief, she said, look, you go outside and you just talk to the Lord yourself. The only way you're getting a kitten is if He gives you a kitten. So right in front of her mom doing the dishes at the window, she walks out straight away from the window, kneels down by her swing set near the back fence, and just to show Mom, I'm going to pray and ask the Lord for a kitten. She kneels down and prays. About 2 minutes after the prayer's done, a kitten flies over the fence, plop, and lands in the tall, soft grass. She picks it up and rushes in. Look, Mom, God gave me a kitten. What do you do when that happens? You got a kitten. You go get a litter box. About 2 months later, true story, they find out what happened. The neighbors, one behind and 2 or 3 doors down, have new kittens that were born in their garage. They got these new Bartlett pear trees that they've planted the year before in their backyard. Spindly, big, tall Bartlett pears. Well, these kittens are playing, and they get in the tree. Well, they get them all down but one. You can't get him down because he's way up, and the limbs are too skinny and spindly to climb up and get him. So the guy stands there thinking about it, and he works it out. He says, if I throw a rope right through that notch right there, I can pull it around the tree, and I can go over here and tie it to the bumper of my car and drive down the alley and bend the tree over. And then when it gets bent over enough, I'll just pluck the kitten out of there and then back the car back up. Well, as he's wrapped around the tree and bends the tree over, as soon as he gets out of his truck, it slips off and boom. And he said, I watched the kitten just go boom. He went looking for it to try to find it, and she, of course, had snatched it right up and, look, Mommy, God gave me a kitten. He looked, he thought he'd killed it. God knows where I threw the kitten. Lord, please forgive me for killing the kitten. The kids are like, you did that on purpose. No, see, God can cause you to be in the right place at the right time, y'all. Can I say this to you? He can magnify your steps. He can make you feel, the enemy feel like you're bigger than you really are. He can magnify and put extra effort in your cash. He can make supernatural things happen. He can cause you to be at the right place at the right time instead of continuing to be at the wrong place at the right time. Do you realize that if you believe that He'll do it, you're right? But if you believe that He won't do it, you're right. That's the truth here this morning. Kelly just said that to me a minute ago. I believe it. So say it with me, Lord, I believe. My finances, God, you're my provider. Lord, I believe.